Hi, my name is John Comrie. I'm the product manager for combat excavators for Volvo. So this is actually the launch of this product. It's an ECR18E. It's an ultra short swing radius machine. It means that when it's over the tracks, there's less than half an inch overhang. This is the first time that Volvo in North America has offered a machine under 2 tons. And we feel that there is definitely a market for the short radius 1.8 ton machine. Rental houses, utility, nurseries. We also have a sister machine. It's called the EC20E, launched on the same platform, but the 20 is a conventional radius machine, and this machine comes only with a canopy. With the EC20, you can have the option of canopy, cab, and heat. So, and it gives you the 20 is a little bit more lift performance. So for a guy who needs some more lifting, concrete pipes and stuff, he may go with the EC20 rather than the ECR18. Before we brought this machine out, we had these clinics, and we invite customers to come along, the voice of the customer, and we ask them what do they want from the small excavator. Well, they want the same as a big excavator, basically. There's a lot of room to step on and off the machine. There's a big size cab. I mean, the cab is basically the whole size of the undercarriage of the machine. So there's a lot of room inside there for the bigger operators. We laid out the controls similar to the big excavator. What we did with the joysticks, copied them from the big excavator. We put a nice armrest here that's part of the joystick. So when your hand lays here, it gives you a really good position to hold the joystick and really maneuver it. So if you're doing any fine operation. The counterweight is in 3 pieces, 1, 2, and 3. So if you ever have to do any major work on the machine, you can take one segment of the counterweight off. You don't have to pull off the whole counterweight. Inside the door here, this is the heart of the machine. When you open it up, people are just amazed how the access we have. And the reason for that is we removed the fuel tank and we put it in the engine cover hood, the engine cover or hood, whatever you want to call it here. So, but we also knew that this would create some extra weight, so we put a really big, strong, robust hinge here to support that. And then obviously when it's closed, it sits against the frame. Inside here we have a Volvo D.9A engine, 16 horsepower. It's a stage 5, which meets the tier 4 final emissions as well. There's no exhaust after treatment on it, so there's no DPF, no DEF, nothing on the machine. But like I said, great accessibility to all your filters, hydraulic pump, fuel filters. Inside here you can see as well, this is the cooling package for the engine and the hydraulics, and we went by side-by-side cooler rather than a fold-out cooler. Having the one side-by-side cooler, we get an even flow of the same air temperature being pulled through the coolers, right? Gives it a better cooling efficiency. Hydraulic tank is here. The hydraulic filter is actually inside the tank. This is a Volvo patented filter. All the leakage oil from the pumps and the motors get pushed back through here. The oil goes through the filter back to the tank, and the idea is that any contamination is going to be caught in the filter here. So it's a good signal that something's going wrong inside the machine somewhere. So call the mechanic, come out, and maybe you can save a catastrophic failure by fixing one component. So this machine has a variable width undercarriage. It goes from 5'3" down to 3'3", and it's operated by the Dozer blade lever here. So you simply hit the switch. It changes the hydraulic flow. So now you're using the Dozer blade lever to extend and retract the tracks. Very simple. If you shut down the width of the machine, you have to shut down the width of the blade, right? So we have these fold out little hinges here at the side of the blade, so you can fold them in. You don't need any tools. You just pull these pins out, and then you can reduce the width of the cleanup blade. Single and double acting hydraulics are standard from Volvo, from the factory. So if you do buy the machine, then you decide you want to put a hammer on it later on, or a thumb, all the hydraulics are already installed on it.
And all of these points that we're addressing, these apply to the EC20 as well, right?
Exactly, yes, exactly. And in this machine, you can see we have a hammer on it, and it's got the Volvo style pin grabber. So Volvo, designed by Volvo, built by Volvo for Volvo attachments. We redesigned this machine, and one of the issues was they tend to knock these fittings off here in the cylinder. So what we did is we made it like a heavy duty elbow here that would be really hard to knock off. And then if something does break, you can change the fitting inside the elbow here. Okay. So that was one of the things that customers were complaining about. with the boom. So when you're offset to the left, the cylinder is completely retracted. So if you're digging with it, it's retracted. If you have the cylinder on the right hand side, the cylinder would be extended, right? So it's sticking out. So this way it's better protected when you're working in an offset position.